Hello YouTube, I'm back again. This is Fabian. This is my third video, and I want to thank Gem Comics for sending me those books. I won in the contest. Man, they came today. I was so excited to see that box, and boy, I tell you, that box was like it wasn't gonna get damaged at all. It was like well secured. All 5 of these books I won in the contest from Gem Comics, and I'm so excited to have them all. And yeah, that box was like well secured, man. Everything was like neat. These books came like in perfect condition. Like there was like nothing wrong with these things. So here's the 5 books I got. Is Batman Who Laughs, #1. I won that in the contest from Gem Comics. Batman White Knight, 3 of 8. I like on the back how he puts see if y'all can see that. He actually labels what's in the comic, like who is in it. It says Batman White Knight #3. First appearance of Neo Joker, or first Neo Joker. Here's another one. It's the second print of the Totally Awesome Hulk. ER written on the back of that. Full appearance of Weapon H. I was looking for this book. It was hard for me to get to, so I'm glad I actually got it. Thank you, Jim. Here's another one that I was looking for, that he sent me, that I won in a contest. I think this is the first. This is the first book I got for Green Arrow ever. Like, I never bought a Green Arrow, so this is the first book I ever got for Green Arrow. Then we got another Batman White Knight, 3 of 8. It's pretty cool. I'll show y'all some other comics that I picked up over, the winter break, over the Wednesdays and stuff like that went by. I got Batman #38. Got the Harley Quinn 33 to Christmas. I like this cover a lot. It's a really good looking book. Finally got my hands on the Old Man Logan #31. I was looking for this book, man. I went to a comic book shop, like kinda like in the suburbs from where I live at, and they actually just had this book just like sitting on the shelf. There was only one of them left, but I grabbed it. I'm like, man, thank God it was still sitting here, because I really wanted this book, and it was hard for me to find. I could have bought it off the internet, but I didn't want to do all that. There's another book that I picked up. I like the graphics. I like the drawing. I know it looked tight, so I picked it up. I got another Doomsday Clock. Different cover. I got another cover too, with the clothes laying on the ground. And I got this one. I told y'all in the last video I have to go and pick that one up pretty soon. I went like the next day and got it. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy, The Return of Warlock. Pretty awesome cover. Like the way it looks. And I'm glad I can get my hands on this. This was another one that when I went to my local comic book store, it only had one on the shelf. So I grabbed it. I picked this book up. I like the way the cover looks. They're getting high in their numbers. 994. Got The Walking Dead 175. Haven't even read it yet, but I'm going to read it. Been reading other books. picked this book up. I read this book, Spider-Man #1. I think his name is Miles Morales or something like that. It's a pretty good book. I read it. Pretty good book. I thought it was awesome. I got the Phoenix Resurrection. I had 2 copies at my local comic book shop store, so I got the other variant copy. I got #1 too. I got like Phoenix Resurrection #1. I got like 2 different copies of that. Then I got X-Men Grand Design #1. Like I said, if they have multiple copies in my local comic book store, I'll try to grab them. Here's #2. I like that cover. Here's the #1. Another #1. Like those covers. But yeah, those books that Jim sent me, man, I like the little the My Lights 2 they're in. I never had a My Lights 2. So I like how they're kind of stiff. It holds like the comic book kind of raised up. I like that. Those other slips that I be having them in, you can actually make the comic book touch the bottom, and I really don't like that. So I'm definitely going to buy some My Lights 2 soon. These books are awesome, Jim. I really appreciate it. If you guys have not been watching Jim's channel, go watch him. He got some good information on there and some good looking books. So I'm going to end this video because I definitely don't want it to be as long as no 20 minutes like last time. I showed y'all a couple of the new books that I picked up, and when I go pick up some more new books, I'll show you guys those too. Thank you and goodbye.